The Mona Lisa. Intrigue is usually focused on her enigmatic smile. However, when viewed under a microscope, historians in Italy have discovered that by magnifying the eyes of the Mona Lisa, tiny numbers and letters can be seen. Experts say the barely distinguishable letters and numbers represent something of a real-life Da Vinci Code. In the right eye appear to be the letters LV, which could well stand for his name, Leonardo da Vinci, while in the left eye there are also symbols, but they are not as defined. Of course, it's very difficult to make them out clearly, but they appear to be the letter CE, or it could be the letter B. In the arch of the bridge in the background, the number 72 can be seen, or it could be an L and the number 2. Also, the number 149 with a fourth number erased appears behind the picture, which suggests that Da Vinci painted it when he was in Milan in the 1490s. You have to remember that the picture is almost 500 years old, so it is not as sharp and clear as when it was originally painted. The Last Supper. The Last Supper has also been the target of much speculation, usually centered around supposed hidden messages or hints found within the painting. Slavisa Pesky and information technologists created an interesting visual effect by overlaying a semi-transparent mirrored version of the painting on top of the original. The result is that two figures that look like Templar knights appear at both ends of the table, while someone who is possibly holding an infant stands to Jesus' left. Giovanni Maria Palla, an Italian musician, has also indicated that the positions of hands and loaves of bread can be interpreted as notes on a musical staff, and if read from right to left, as was characteristics of Leonardo's writing, they form a musical composition. Sabrina Forza Galtizza, a Vatican researcher, claimed to have deciphered the mathematical and astrological puzzle in Leonardo's The Last Supper. She said that he foresaw the end of the world in a universal flood which would begin on March the 21st, 4006, and end on November the 1st that same year. She believed that this would mark a new start of humanity. Rembrandts Mirrors. Rembrandt is famous for his use of light, and while many other artists of the time used light in a similar manner, none of them could capture the beauty that Rembrandt put on the canvas. Over the years, Rembrandt's techniques have been uncovered based on details in his paintings. To create almost photographic accuracy, Rembrandt manipulated his surroundings using mirrors and lighting, much like many photographers use today. For his self-portraits, Rembrandt used a complex series of flat and concave mirrors along with projectors like the camera obscura to get the closest possible likeliness. During his lifetime, Rembrandt never revealed his technique, and it wasn't until art historians tried out the mirror system that they discovered the secret to his greatness. Edgar Degas. Between 1876 and 1880, Edgar Degas worked on a painting known simply as Portrait of a Woman. The title is an apt one because it really is nothing but a woman wearing black, but beneath it, another portrait emerges. As early as 1922, discoloration and other odd details were noticed, but nothing further was investigated. Using modern X-ray technology, we can finally find what Degas had painted before. In 2016, after a 33-hour examination, it was determined that Degas had painted another woman entirely, most likely his early model and muse, Emma d'Aubigny. A similar portrait to the one beneath the portrait of a woman actually exists, but is in a private collection and is rarely shown. This painting was most likely a different draft that Degas later painted over. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Until tomorrow, goodbye.